talk about these old heads. I expect this to be the last week for me to produce videos on this channel, man. So Patreon to be up and running after this week. So guess we'll go out with a bang. I already know the first video I'm gonna lay out for the Patreon, so I already got that already laid out and how I want to cut it. So I already know they messing with the channel, so you already know what that is. That's bad for business, won't let us grow. So I gotta go to Patreon. So it ain't gonna be nothing expensive at all. I may add tiers later or something like that. But let's talk about these old heads leading these young men astray. And one thing you just gotta look at with these old heads, they in this mindset. It's still the white man's fault. It's still they always on the black man and all that stuff, or they telling young guys to buy punani and all that type shit, man. And they some of the worst advice givers ever. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the honest truth, man. And they be wanting to argue these old talking points that's no longer relevant. Come on, what you doing? You argue these old talking points that's not even relevant no more. And it's the white man's fault and all that stuff, and this shit and that shit and the third, and advice on women, advice on racism and placism and all that stuff. A lot of they talking points is irrelevant. It's kind of like, I remember my mom got mad at me one day because she was like, "You're not out there looking for a job." I'm like, it's 2006, 7, 8. Nobody go in there and put an application in no more. Everything is done digitally. That's exactly what they gonna tell you. And a lot of these old dudes is out of touch with reality. They're out of touch with reality, man. They tell us, about women and you need to do this, you need to do this, that, and the third. But those talking points is old. These ain't the women that y'all grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, no magical white man that's stopping us from doing something. It's each other. And I got into an argument with an old head at the barbershop about Puff. He said, "I don't believe nothing that they say." Man, we know he a scurvy ass nigga, man. The white man don't ever get their karma. You got niggas saying this, Charleston White, "Yeah, I don't believe in karma." Like, you listening to these niggas, man, they gonna lead you astray. They think because they don't visually see you going through it, it ain't happen. They think it's karma it's an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. It don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that. And these is the niggas, they giving y'all microphones. So basically what they telling you is, if you do something bad or you do something good, you don't get nothing back. The world don't give you nothing back for that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Don't believe that shit. Niggas think, if I do a billion good deeds, I should be a billionaire. That's not how the shit work. But these the dudes, they get a microphone. Come on, man. These niggas don't be knowing what they be talking about. Number one thing holding black people back is black people at this point. Now, did the man plant the seed for us to be beefing and battling? Absolutely. But we see the box in the hand. We see the bird in the hand, what they call it. We see the play. We know the play. We know what they did. We see what they doing, and we still can't get out the way. Real talk. We still can't get out the way. And just the influence that they giving these young guys. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of bad advice. It's a bunch of bad advice. Telling young guys to buy it. You gonna pay anyway. Nah. I'm telling y'all, that's cap. You directly buying it, straight up just buying it, nigga. Like, come on, how you gonna build with that shit? And then a lot of y'all buying it and then y'all falling in love with it. So y'all trying to wife it. Then you listening to these niggas, man, and you get in a predicament and where, how do I get here? Come on, man. Any person that got any amount of women will tell you that you don't have to buy it. It's a dude that she like, and if she really like you, and she just want to go on the Pound Town tour, she'll offer, like, I'll just come over to Netflix and chill. Is that cool? I'm telling you. Just buy it. It ain't tricking if you got it. Well, I mean, yes, it's tricking. It's tricking, buddy. It's tricking. And then you young, and you don't even have to buy. Young women don't, I mean, they getting the influence from these Cardi B's and shit and all that. But these women, young women, they dumb and young dumb. They'll pay for you. I remember I was at Applebee's, man, with my ex, we there chilling, and she ear hustling and see behind us. So I guess the dude didn't have the bread, and the woman had the bread, and she basically saying, I want to take care of you. I'm gonna pay for all this, and I want to make sure you good and take care of you and shit. And I'm like, man, as a man, you should do it, you know. But if you need to get on your feet, then cool. At least you know, if the shit go down, she got your back. You know what I'm saying? But women will do that shit with the wrong type of dudes young, and then they call us all bums and shit. You catch my drift? Then they call us all vagabonds and all niggas ain't shit. All they do is use and abuse you. But they do that to the wrong dudes. You know, they do that for the wrong dudes. And that's what I be saying and shit, man. They do that shit for the wrong dudes, man. So, but if a woman genuinely like you, you know, and they physically attracted, you ain't gonna, come on, man. You ain't really waiting for nothing. You ain't gotta have nothing. And this is what these dudes don't be telling y'all. And they talk about, oh, we oppressed by the white man and all that shit. That's cool. But your number one enemy is thy brother. That's the one that's robbing you and stopping you from getting opportunities and shit. You know what I mean? So that's the one that stopping you from getting you opportunities. The one that's robbing your house while you going to work 9 to 5. That one that's telling you to go out there and trap, you know, but then telling their sons to go out there and get an education. You know? These are the same people telling you, the white man don't ever get what he got coming. We've been in slavery for 400 years. And, you know, you think they're not going to have to answer to that? You think they're not going to have to answer for that? You out your rabbit ass mind. You think they all happy-go-lucky and all? You think they ain't got to answer for all that shit? You goddamn fool. But these are the same motherfuckers that claim to be biblical. But all the Bible verses and all the Bible teachings go out the window. Shouldn't they say the last will be first and the first will be last? Come on. But these are the messages that they pumping people. So basically telling kids it's okay to be reckless. You know, you could be reckless and be successful. Come on. Oh, if you go out here and kill a motherfucker, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You might get rewarded, because karma not real out your rabbit ass mind, man. These old niggas be stuck in this mindset and, you know, there's that, but they don't do nothing. A lot of them civil rights leaders that they praise when they pass away or they go through some shit, man, they be praising them for getting their ass whooped. A lot of these niggas ain't made a contribution. They ain't did shit from the hood. All these old niggas that's above us, like 40, 45, I would say 45, 50, man, I ain't listening to shit they gotta say. Real talk. They shit is dated, outplayed, corrupted. Because if they was about some shit, this next generation, the generation that followed them, we would have been in a better situation. But they was the ones that didn't want to be patient. They was the ones that wanted to starve niggas out. They was the ones that want to be competing and hating on the young niggas instead of giving the game down. Trust me, I've been in those situations. Old niggas doing, they talk about all the old women that do all the hating. On the young women, you got the grandmas competing with the daughters and shit for men. You know, and I you know, but it's a lot of these old niggas that be in competition with these young niggas. I knew a dude that fucked his son's girlfriend and was bragging to us about it like, nigga, you lame. You a lame ass nigga, man. And niggas be acting like that shit is cool. And old niggas be doing shit that's goofy, bruh. Instead of telling the niggas the game they need to know, invest your money, save your money. Hey, before you start a family, make sure you get your bread up. Make sure you got yourself together. You know, make sure you smelling. Instead of giving niggas the game like Kevin Samuels giving niggas the game, man. These niggas setting niggas up for failure, bruh. It's the white man's fault, and man, all that bull, all that victim Olympic shit, man. Oh, there's still some good sisters out here, man, and you should step up and be a stepdad and all, man. Don't listen to that dumbass shit, dog. Been there, done that. You get nothing out of it. You get nothing out of it, bro. Real spill. Real spill. Y'all see why we all messed up as shit. These dudes, man, dudes is lost. They was lost. You know? A lot of them got handed down shit and they sold the properties and all that shit. So when they criticize, you know, the young dudes for doing what they doing, I laugh at them niggas, man. I really do. I laugh. Because these the same niggas that's still trying to dress like they young. Trying to act like they young. Still trying to mess with the hoes like they young. Telling niggas the trick and karma not real. And it's the white man fault. Man, fuck that victim Olympic shit, man. You know, how you rebuild the black community if possible? Everybody, house by house basis. If you take care of your house, you raise your kids over here, then cool. You should be telling these young guys, don't get married in America. You get married, get a prenuptial agreement 6 months out. Take that type of advice. But they so entrenched in what it used to be, in tradition, what it used to be, man. They worse than taking advice from women at this point. Some of the messages that they selling these guys, man. Oh, man, in my day, we didn't believe in snitching, but all them old niggas go on DJ Vlad and go on the internet and tell their business. They be the main ones getting caught. She telling these dudes about, you know, what to look for in women, how to vet women and what to look for. What's the red flag? Ain't giving niggas no game, bro. All they do is try to cry and complain, play the victim Olympics, and tell niggas to trick on pussy. I did that shit one time. That was a few weeks ago. That was girl. She was like, I'm gonna come over and all this shit. And I'm like, bet. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, bet. I'm about to, you know, she know what time it is. So, met her somewhere. Then, you know, we get to the bedroom and shit. I done told niggas on the other channel this shit. You know, we cool. I keep it 100. And then she talking about, well, you know, I'm gonna need this, that, and the third. I'm like, come on now. Well, you know, I'm like, fuck it. So, hit that shit. So, she like, you know, you gonna cash at me? Man, I had to cash. Like, here, bro. I just simply did it so, like, she ain't say, oh, you did this or you did that. I felt like even if I didn't send it, she wasn't gonna trip because she came back like hours later and she just wanted to kick it. Like I did a video, I don't know when it's gonna show it, but these women's bums, nigga. She kept coming back too. I'm cool. So I mean, then bitch, I'm like, let me get $300, man. I blocked that bitch after that. I hit that shit a few times. Blocked her ass. Bitches is bums. You know what I'm saying? But I say this, when you make a woman orgasm, I mean, shit, I could probably still call her back. She probably still gonna come without the bread. But when you make a girl orgasm, it's over with. When you find out how many women don't orgasm, and you could be the guy to make her orgasm, it's they pretty much hard to get away. You know, they can't get that everywhere. And some free game too that you learn them along the way. The more they physically attracted to you, the easier it is to make them orgasm. That's regardless of what you working with down there and all that shit and all that, man. Real talk. I done had touch women or whatever, and you know, they go crazy. You know, so that's just what it is. The more they physically attracted they into you, the easier the game is. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.